What's up, lifelong learners? It's your boy, Mr. Hang. I'm using my Insta360 X3 today to do a little show and tell for my student because she asked me, I'm going to Knott soon. What are the best rides? And then I was like, I don't know. Depends on what you want to ride, And I asked her what day. So she's coming on July 10th. So I said, okay, she's only been there. She wrote back. She's like, I've only been there once, lol. And I didn't go to any of the big rides because I was scared. So I was like, okay, Knott is not that scary to me, but other people, like my daughter, I took her on a hang time. Get it? Hang time? There's actually a ride called hang time here. And she was scared. So I can understand if she hasn't been here, my student, she hasn't been here in a while and she's scared when she was younger. And she didn't go any of the big rides. So I'm going to take you on the kiddie rides and then rank the big, quote unquote, big rides a little bit later. We are here about to walk in, ran into a former PE teacher at Long Beach Unified and chopped it up a little bit. This young man let me cut him because his thing is not loading. I'm not gonna show you mine, but I'm about to walk in right now and then show you which are the top big kids ride, and then I'll go and do the little kids ride because that's what my student is probably gonna look into because she's probably still scared. She's probably still scared. So you gotta give them a little bit of everything because she's bringing her little sisters and everything too. So yeah, my buddy right here. Make friends everywhere. That should be my new YouTube channel. Yeah. Make friends everywhere.
Exactly. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Hello. I'm not going to show people this. There you go.
All right, come on.
They got your picture ID and everything, so don't try to sneak in. All right, you have a great day with your family. Bye. Okay, let me go to my first favorite ride. We have made it here to hang time. As you can see in the background right there, that is hang time. Now what I like is that you see those people going up right there? Yeah, there's like a really, really tall climb that goes vertical like this. And then they have this drop. I don't know if you can see me because I can't really see the camera. But man, there's a drop right here. Let me walk over so you can see. Hopefully you're catching this because they're hanging there waiting to be dropped, right? You're about to see them drop like a straight drop like that, facing down. So that's probably one of the creepiest things you'll ever see in your lifetime. Oh, you can hear them screaming. There they go, right there. There they go, right there. Yeah, that's why this is my favorite because when you're going up, it's like super scary. Like you literally feel like you're about to slide off your seat. But you're protected. And then you wait and then you drop like that. And that is scary, all right? That is scary. Now, there are two kiddie rides here. Let me show you in the background right here. Okay, behind me there, you're gonna see a couple of kids rides near hang time. All right, there's like these little things that spin around. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna see like a ride over here that is basically like a small roller coaster, like a smaller, a little bit more modern version of the, what do you call it? Ghost Rider, all right? I'm gonna go to Ghost Rider a little bit later. But this one right here, this is a little baby coaster. I think this is my daughter's favorite. And then right near this coaster right here, there is another kid ride called Wipeout. And then Wipeout is gonna be over here to my left, my right. All right, maybe your left, I don't know, I can't tell how you're gonna see this. But there's a ride called Wipeout, it spins, kind of like the Alien ride back in the day, so it just keeps spinning and it tilts and turns, all right? And then that is the kiddie rides near the big ride called hang time. That's my favorite. Not because it says the word hang, it is because it's actually like a thrill ride, not just a kid ride. Okay, we're gonna go to get some grub because I'm starting to get a little hungry. And it's like near lunchtime right now. And that's the reason why I come to Knott is to actually eat food. And sometimes I'll ride the ride. But I'm not gonna ride the ride today. I don't have time, there's too many people to compete with. I normally come in the beginning of the day or the end of the day. Okay, let's go get some food. Behind me here, or to the side of me now, is the Boardwalk Barbecue. And the Boardwalk Barbecue is probably the spot to get the most amount of food for your money. Now, you're gonna be paying the same amount of price for pretty much every food. It's about like $17 to $19. And this spot right here gives you the most amount of food, but if you're not into eating a lot of meat, this is not the right space. But the reason why I'm coming here is because they generally have my favorite salad, which is the berry salad here. And so I'm gonna walk in there and get me a berry salad because the other day I was just eating a whole bunch of beef jerky because I did a beef jerky challenge with some people and I need to eat some healthy food. So let's get in here and start eating some healthy food. I picked up my salad and here it is. This is the berry salad, as you can see right there. There's a bunch of berries in there and salad and some cheese. And then I got myself some Bruce Lee's favorite drink. I can't show it to you, but maybe I can. Here, let me try. How does this look? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, Bruce Lee's favorite drink. It is called Wata! All right, anyways, I know that joke, right? And obviously I got a fork because I got to eat my salad with a fork. So I'm going to enjoy myself and then I will take you to my next favorite ride after I eat some food because your boy's getting hangry. And I'm talking about the H-A-N-G. Hangry. Yeah. I'm about to be angry real quick. Hulk smash. Now my next favorite ride here is called Silver Bullet. You can see there in the background. This is the entrance right here. It's actually pretty low-key quiet, but it's probably my second favorite because of how long this ride is. And you have a lot of twists and turns. So for example, like you come in here, you go up there, right behind me, that's where you're gonna be like going up to where you wanna get to your like your line, that's what I wanted to say. And then you have all these twists and turns that are right here. If you look up behind me, right above my head, you can see the track that takes you up and then it drops you there. And then you're gonna be doing all these twists and turns like almost like a little baby Viper ride that's from Six Flags. So you go all the way up to the top, you get dropped and then it goes up and down and loops and all that stuff. And then you are going to get a nice long ride out of this. And you're gonna get a thrill out of it too because there's like a lot of like big loops and twists. So you're gonna enjoy this ride very much because it's one of the longer rides, as I said earlier in this video. So come check out Silver Bullet because that's gonna be probably like the second best if you're a thrill seeker. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you to the next best ride. In my opinion, in third place for me personally, in terms of thrill seeking, if you're like that type of person, is, I'll let you know when we get there. On my way to the next ride, which is, I'll let you know now, Ghost Rider, but I wanna talk about this food spot right here. This food spot right here is called Sutter's Grill. And Sutter's Grill is probably the most handy food spot at nighttime. And the reason why I'm saying at nighttime is because they're like the last food spot to close. Normally when I come get dinner, I'm trying to go get my salad or whatever. And sometimes these places are closed randomly at weird times. And so Sutter's Grill is that one spot. If you're staying here for the rest of like the whole day, you would probably want to go there to get food late night. And it'll be like my go-to for now, because that's probably like that one spot, you know what I mean? When you go there, you know, that one spot you go to eat late, you know? So I'm about to approach Ghost Rider pretty soon. I finally made it to Ghost Rider. This is not the spot where you'll be entering Ghost Rider, but this is the spot where I can shoot. And then you can actually see the ride behind me. It is the oldest roller coaster here. And it shakes a lot and it goes really fast with like just loops, not loops, but just drops and ups and downs like this, like waves. And it is made straight up out of wood only. And obviously there's some metal parts, but if you wanted to come to this ride, you have to go a little bit further that way, not actually here where you see the ride. There is an entrance way over there. It's like a little cave. You have to go and wait there and then you gotta walk all the way around here. And then look, the people are riding right now in the background. Oh man, I like this ride at nighttime. And this is also a decently long ride, but you gotta come here at nighttime so you can go up top and you can see the view of Knott's Berry Farm, you can see Anaheim, you can see a little bit of Irvine, a little bit of what do you call it? Sometimes I caught the firework the other night at Disneyland. So this is a good ride to ride at nighttime. Now, in terms of how scary this ride is, it's not. It's just, to me, it's really chill, but it's just the fact that it has a view at nighttime, and that it's a decently long ride. And that's the reason why Ghost Rider is my favorite number 3 ride in my list of favorite rides at Knott's. And now I'm gonna take you to my 4th ride that I think it's pretty fun. I'll let you know when we get there. I am now approaching the next favorite ride. Number 4 has to be this ride right here, Supreme Scream. And Supreme Scream is my 4th favorite ride. It's because it's quick and easy to get on, and then it's very quick and easy to get an adrenaline rush and then go to your next ride. That drop right there is really, really fun. Now, another reason why I like this ride is because you can face different directions and you can see different locations, like for example, Irvine, LA, Long Beach. I think you can even see Catalina all the way from Supreme Scream. So it takes you up just like that. Let me just drop this down a little bit. Takes you up just like that, and then it just drops you real quick, like a bad habit. No, bad habits are actually hard to drop. People tell you that, they're lying. I'm gonna go to my 5th favorite ride and my final one for today, because the other rides are basically just like kid rides that are not that scary, and it's more fun. All right, so let's get to the 5th ride. We're now approaching the 5th and final ride that I think that you should try if you only had one day to travel. Knott's Berry Farm. Now, behind me here is called the Accelerator Ride. Here's the entry point. You can see Lee's Last Stop Services, and there is the Coaster Diner right here to my side. It is actually near where you see Hang Time, which is my first favorite ride. And this ride, it's really not one of my top favorites, but it's actually one of the favorites for people who have like who are thrill seeking. So it's kind of a long wait, and then the ride is very fast. It's literally like less than 20 seconds long. Like you take off, that is the best part of the ride, is the takeoff. So you accelerate, and then you do a really high loop right there. You see that loop up there? That is the only exciting part about it, is the takeoff and that loop. And then the rest is just basically like riding a basic roller coaster. So that's the reason why this is like last on my list. It's a really simple ride and not really too much to be talked about. Yeah, for those of you who just want a nice, simple, quick, not too long of a scary ride, this is it. Like, it's just quick and easy, all right? So those are my top 5, and I'm gonna make my way out now of the park. As I'm walking by these 2 places here, I also want to mention them. You know, it's basically on my way out from the park. I wanted to mention the Calico Log Ride to my left over here. This is like a nice long line because it's a really easy ride, and it's family friendly. Not too scary, and it's a hot day, so that's probably why there's like a super long line. And then to my right over here, you're going to see Panda Express behind me. That is another food spot that I will come to if you're into Chinese food. Now, every now and then, I'm gonna want me some, chow mein from Panda Express. It's not really truly Asian, but it tastes good and it actually fills me up. And so that is another food recommendation spot that you can try for those of you who are into Chinese food. All right, well, I'm just gonna make my way out here and end the video. I don't wanna drag this on. It was fun trying to make this video for my student. So that is my top 5 recommendation, and the rest are just basically kid rides that I wouldn't think would be too scary for anybody who's just looking to come and have a good time. For those of you who are thrill seeking, try to hit up Hang Time first, and there's a bunch of other little kid rides around it. We just hop on, hop off, hop on, hop off, and get your money's worth. Now, the other thing I want to recommend here, I know I'm saying I'm about to end it, but the other thing I want to recommend here is I want you to really consider like how you want to spend your day, you know what I mean? So if you're just hitting up the kid rides, it'll be nice and easy, but if you're trying to hit up the more thrill-seeking rides, you're gonna have a hard time with lines during the weekends. They can be really, really, really long lines, and then today there seems to be a lot of kids here because there's like school field trips. I see elementary school kids, I see middle school kids, mostly middle school kids, and then you see high school kids as well coming here. Be aware of where you park as well, because sometimes some parking are open in the back, and then you can just go straight to the back parking and you get in quicker that way, and you can hop on the rides faster. So that's what I did with my daughter the other day, where we hopped in, it was like a Sunday morning, and then literally there was like no one in the park. We got in like 2 minutes early, and then we was hopping on Hang Time and all these other little kid rides that I was at earlier in the video. So that's just something to consider. And then there's this other spot right here I want to talk about. It's where you can get drumsticks, like turkey drumsticks, and they're huge. I literally fed myself, my daughter, and my nephew off of one drumstick. So there's this place called the Freeman's Barrage Barbecue. So this is a spot that you can come get turkey legs, and I'm into that. Turkey, 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 turkey. If you remember that commercial, let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, those are my recommendations for the top 5 once again, and a little bit of food spots. Maybe I'll do like a food spot video that's separate from this. And you let me know what else you probably want me to do regarding covering Knott's, because I'm gonna be here a lot during this summer, and I paid for the season pass until the end of 2024, the parking pass, the food pass, and the drink pass. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna be for lunch and dinner most of my summer days, and we'll say goodbye now. You know how we say goodbye. Rock, paper, peace. Let's hang out again in the next video and let me know what you want me to cover. Like we got someone over here looking at me, smiling in the background. Look. I'll stay out of trouble, sir.